The Sahara Desert, the largest hot desert in the world, spans over 9.2 million square kilometers, stretching across 11 countries in North Africa. It's a place of extremes, a land where temperatures soar by day and plummet by night, a landscape both beautiful and treacherous. But beyond its vastness and harsh conditions, the Sahara holds countless secrets. Stories of ancient civilizations, incredible survival adaptations, and natural wonders. Today we'll explore the extraordinary world of the Sahara Desert. The Sahara stretches across countries like Algeria, Chad, Egypt, Libya, Mali, Mauritania, Morocco, Niger, Sudan, Tunisia, and the Western Sahara. Its size alone is staggering. To put it into perspective, the Sahara is roughly the size of the United States, covering about 1/3 of the African continent. The geography of the Sahara is often misunderstood. When people think of the desert, they picture endless sand dunes. But in reality, only about 25% of the Sahara is covered by sand dunes. The rest of the desert consists of rocky plateaus, gravel plains, salt flats, and dramatic mountain ranges. The Ahaga Mountains in Algeria and the Tibesti Mountains in Chad are towering formations that rise out of the desert floor, some reaching over 3,000 meters. These landscapes are a stark reminder that the Sahara wasn't always a desert. Thousands of years ago, during what is known as the African humid period, this vast expanse was a lush green environment filled with lakes, rivers, and abundant wildlife. Ancient cave paintings found in regions like Tassili N'Ajjer depict scenes of giraffes, elephants, and even human settlements, suggesting that early humans once thrived in this area. But over time, as the Earth's climate changed, the rains that once nourished the Sahara diminished, and the fertile land transformed into the desert we see today. This transformation didn't happen overnight. It was a slow process taking thousands of years. Yet the evidence of the Sahara's green past is still visible today. Buried beneath the sand are the remnants of ancient lakes and rivers. Today, the Sahara's climate is among the harshest on Earth. During the day, temperatures often exceed 40 degrees Celsius or 104 degrees Fahrenheit, with the sun beating down relentlessly. At night, however, temperatures can drop dramatically, sometimes falling below freezing. This drastic change is due to the lack of moisture in the air. The desert air is so dry that it doesn't retain heat, so when the sun sets, the temperature plunges. Rain is incredibly rare in the Sahara. Some areas may not see rainfall for years, and when rain does come, it often arrives in short, intense bursts, sometimes leading to flash floods. The Sahara's harsh climate has made it one of the least hospitable places on Earth, but despite this, life has found a way to thrive. Life in the Sahara, flora and fauna. The flora and fauna in the Sahara have adapted to survive in these extreme conditions. The plants that grow here are resilient and efficient, able to survive with minimal water. Cacti, acacia trees and date palms are some of the most recognizable plant species in the Sahara. They have evolved to store water and reduce water loss through specialized leaves and deep root systems. The date palm, in particular, plays a vital role in the desert ecosystem, providing food and shelter for animals and humans alike. Among the animals of the Sahara, the camel is undoubtedly the most iconic. Known as the ship of the desert, camels have long been the primary means of transportation for desert-dwelling peoples. Camels are incredibly well adapted to desert life. They can survive for days without water, storing fat in their humps to provide energy when food and water are scarce. Their thick fur protects them from the sun during the day and insulates them from the cold at night. But camels aren't the only animals that call the Sahara home. Fennec foxes, with their large ears and nocturnal habits, are well suited to the desert's extreme temperatures. Desert monitor lizards, gazelles and sand vipers are also among the desert's inhabitants, each with unique adaptations to survive the intense heat and lack of water. The people of the Sahara are just as remarkable as the flora and fauna. For thousands of years, humans have lived in this harsh environment. Nomadic tribes, such as the Tuareg and Bedouin, continue to practice their traditional way of life, moving from one place to another in search of water and pasture for their livestock. The Tuareg, often referred to as the Blue People due to their distinctive indigo clothing, have a deep knowledge of the desert and its hidden resources. They can navigate the vast, featureless landscape with remarkable precision, relying on centuries-old techniques passed down through generations. These nomadic peoples have developed intricate social systems, and their culture is deeply tied to the desert. They know how to find water in places where it seems impossible, using underground wells and springs to sustain their communities and animals. In many ways, the Sahara is a living testament to human resilience. The Sahara is also home to oases, small pockets of life in an otherwise barren landscape. These oases are formed where underground rivers rise to the surface, providing a rare and precious source of water. Around these oases, plants like date palms and grasses grow, creating lush green areas where people and animals can gather. These oases are vital to the survival of those living in the desert, providing food, water and shelter. Economically, the Sahara holds immense value. Beneath its vast sandy surface lie rich deposits of oil, natural gas and minerals like phosphates and iron ore. Many North African countries rely heavily on these resources to fuel their economies. Extracting them, however, is no small task given the Sahara's harsh conditions and remote location. In recent years, the Sahara has also become a prime location for solar energy projects. With its near constant sunshine, scientists and engineers see the potential for harnessing the sun's energy to power not just North Africa, but the world. If fully developed, large-scale solar farms in the Sahara could provide enough electricity to meet a significant portion of global energy needs. Tourism has also found a place in the Sahara. Adventurers from all over the world come to experience the desert's stunning beauty and isolation. Camel treks, desert safaris, and sandboarding down towering dunes are popular activities for those brave enough to venture into the heart of the desert. The Sahara is a place of contrasts, both in beauty and in danger. The desert is unforgiving to those who underestimate its power. Flash floods, shifting sand dunes, and extreme temperatures can turn an adventure into a life-threatening situation in a matter of moments. And yet the allure of the Sahara remains strong, drawing explorers, scientists and travelers alike. If you liked our video, share and subscribe for more amazing adventures.